It's that annoying time of year again where Bill Maher says something sane, and of course, the moronic conservatives must up and fawn over some dipshit unfunny liberal for once uttering something that is not completely unhinged. Now, if you watch my channel, you will know I despise Bill Maher with every fiber of my being, with a burning passion. Because unlike the cartoonesque imbeciles who occupy the late-night television circuit, he presents himself as the intellectual liberal who can be reasonable, which is worse because he's just as much of a tribalistic mong as the rest of them. And this is what pisses me off. Bill Maher occupies this bizarre space where he is in many ways a cliched Hollywood liberal, a talentless hack gleaming with arrogance. What was the joke I said before? He's as much a comedian as an alcoholic is a professional wine taster, and I stand by that one. But in this position, he can say something that is nothing but common sense to anyone with a functional fucking brain, and again, like clockwork, the conservatives will sing his praises, even though he is Hollywood's go-to boy when they need someone to polish Obama's nutsack. He rode the bloody Russiagate bandwagon like every other mainstream media twat. Did he ever go, whoops, yeah, that wasn't actually true? Does he ever speak about Sullivan, Sussman, Mook, or the Durham probe? No, because he is a Democratic corporate shill. Oh, but he's a comedian. Yeah, that excuse only works if you're funny. What blows my mind about the conservatives praising him is his common sense talking points are nothing but rehashed conservative concerns about 5 fucking years ago. Oh, but he is courageous. How the hell is he courageous? Why is this worthy of praise? He's not saying anything new or profound. He is either the world's slowest learner, or he's a limp-wristed opportunistic weasel, only peddling the fucking obvious now that enough of the cultural tide is turning that he won't suffer a blowback for doing so. So when he comes out, and he talks against the Rainbow Coalition, for example, it pisses me off that no one says to him, yeah, you know how your entire career is built on bashing the religious and the right? Yeah, your current talking points are their concerns all of those years back. They could see the cliff edge miles before you fucking did. They got off the train warning you ages ago. Now you are teetering on that cliff edge going, wait, perhaps this isn't the best idea. And the audience are going, oh my god, Bill Maher, so courageous, so brave. Meanwhile, the handful who could see this shit are miles away from the cliff edge, sitting there sharing popcorn and binoculars going, do you see this shit? Yeah, I know, fucking tell me about it. Bill Maher has never said anything base in his entire fucking life. He merely rides the bandwagon till it's safe to speak out against it, does, hops off and onto the next bandwagon, repeat. It baffles me that I look at this and think, am I the only one who sees through this incredibly obvious shtick? So he comes and says, well, those who identify with the rainbow people grow with every generation, and if a trend moves this fast over the generations, we should be able to talk about it. Funny that it was your fucking side that called everyone a bigot if they tried. Turns out medically experimenting with children's hormones is a really, really bad idea. Who'd have thought? Again, yesterday's concerns that, oh, suddenly now we have to talk about it. A conversation of that nature should have happened a long, long time ago. What happened to all of those that are now permanently damaged by this? Well, you're basically collateral damage. No one gives a shit. You're no longer useful to the cause. You've either killed yourself or you want nothing to do with it. And he brings up some psychologist who said, oh, it's gone too far now. Children especially will gravitate towards it because of their peers and social media influence. No shit, genius. You needed a quote from a psychologist to give you credibility on that front? You know what's fucking depressing in our society? That we need the confirmation of a psychologist rather than having the confidence to call bullshit on something so bloody obvious. And in the same breath, says why this trend is so common with upper-class liberals. It seems to be regional. Well, Bill, that is because this creepy trend is politically motivated and fuck all else. These people are not their authentic selves. They're mentally unstable. Personally, I think it is because these people live in unbelievable luxury compared to past civilizations in human history, and people are not equipped to deal with this much comfort, so they gravitate towards impossibly stupid goals with no achievable end, purely to feel like their lives are miserable and meaningless. And that's all for today. Fuck Bill Maher.